What up, guys? It looks like they dropped all 3 details at a time, which is very nice because then I don't have to splice them all together all scuffedly, but let's just peep them. Dude, Emma's new form looks fire. Damn! I think I saw people complaining about the back shots. This one, dude, I see the vision, bro. When she gets a different costume, I'm telling you, that's gonna go wild 3000. I personally like it, but when she gets a new costume, I'm telling you, that shit's gonna go nutso. Trust me. Fire. Me personally, I'm an Emma fan. Okay. Nothing too crazy, but I like it. They didn't play any like music in the background that they usually do. Interesting. Anywho, she is a burst 1 support fire. Uh-oh, are they all fire? If they're all fire, on the bright side though, if you guys have the first wave Asuka, she's probably going to be pretty crazy on this team. Anywho, skill 1, environment setup. Activates at the start of the battle, affects self. And what it does is it sprays a solution into the surroundings to create an advantageous battlefield. Okay, first effect is damage taken up about 4% for 10 seconds. It targets all enemies, including those who appear during environmental setup. So I imagine once that procs, it'll make them take more damage. The second effect it has is continuously recover 2.3% HP for 1 second for every 10 seconds. Looks like that affects all allies. It reoccurs every 30 seconds. Okay. And then when the enemy appears, affects self. Exposure undispellable. Taunts all enemies continuously. Oh, okay. She's going to have a taunt permanently? It's undispellable, but I don't know if that means like if Crown uses her taunt, it'll get drawn to Crown instead of her. I'm not sure how that's going to work. And also, this looks like it's permanent when the enemy appears. Or maybe it's just once at the start of the battle, and then that's it. Interesting. Anywho, that was a pretty long skill 1. Alright. Oh, I didn't mention she's a machine gun. Looks like 300 shots. I'm pretty sure this should be just standard, but she's a supporter anyway, so it's not like her damage matters that much. For her skill 2, it's called LT formation. Oh, and also, I think in this preview it showed like the little thing, right? Pretty sure it's going to mean she's an LT then. Whoops, I didn't mean to play that. That was loud. Does it show any difference? Oh no, it just says LT. Maybe it's something different. Oh, whatever. Anywho, let's see. What does it do? Battles end. Yeah. The first effect, it affects all allies from the same squad. Yes. Oh, if one of the other ones can have this too, we're going to be gaming. Crit damage up. Boom. Effect 2 affects all allies. Projectile explosion damage. Okay, this will be really nice. Because this is all allies. This will buff Rappy Red Hood's little explosion, like empowered auto thingy. Let's see. Bonus effect when applying AS formation to self. What is that? Is that this one? What the hell is AS formation? To applying AS formation. I'm not sure what that is. Is that someone else's passive? Or am I misreading something? This is exposure. This is called environmental setup. I have no clue. Anyways, when you get this active, it gives some true damage up. Oh, okay. Some more projectile explosion damage up. And then, let's see. Affects self-exposure activation disabled continuously. Oh, so it gets rid of the taunt. And then affects self-reoccurring interval. Oh, it gets rid of the taunt and then it changes this to every 10 seconds instead of every 20. But that's when you get the AS formation. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Anywho, her burst skill, battlefield formation, it's 40% damage, everybody, for 10 seconds. Affects self if self is in environmental setup status. So that's this one, right? Yeah. If this procs, and I mean, this is lasting for what, 10 seconds? Yeah, so if this procs, and it still hasn't went away after 10 seconds. It looks like you get all of this. So, oh, I think this might be like the Eve thing where it doubles it. Enhances setup duration 10 seconds. Okay, so it makes it 20 seconds. Damage taken multiplier scaled by 100%. And then potency is up 29%. Okay, so if you burst when this thing is up for the 10 seconds, it'll make it go for 20 seconds, and then the enemies will take, this is about 8% more damage, and you'll get bonus healing. Okay. The only thing I'm seeing, though, is she's a burst 1 and doesn't have CDR, which kinda sucks. Maybe giving her CDR is a bit too much. These numbers don't look bad. These support kind of go crazy. I don't know how many units nowadays get true damage. The last one that I personally have a real soft spot for is Ein. Ein does a decent amount of true damage, and that actually helped me a lot with Mirror Container, so I can never get mad at Ein. She's pretty good. She does true damage, and that, to me, was pretty good. Ein's true damage is nothing to scoff at, so she doesn't look too bad. The only thing is, she's a burst one without CDR. Granted, I think the other burst one that doesn't have CDR that's not too bad is Killer Wife. I think Killer Wife still has something to bring to the table for teams as a burst one, even without CDR, but I would prefer CDR on my burst ones. I don't think she'll be bad, though, from the looks of it. Okay, next up, though, is Eunhwa. Let's see her animations. Also, I'm digging the new outfit for Eunhwa, dude. Hopefully, she loses the dick. And then they reduced her forehead, dude. Dang, she must have known she was Mega Mind. As long as she's not an asshole to Alice anymore, then I won't be mad at her. Ooh, that was a good shot. I like the cape visual effect. Y'all see that? That shit looks pretty cool. Alright, that's enough of that. Oh, shoots burst 2. Burst 2 attacker, sniper fire. Okay, are all of them gonna be fire? Hold up, I'm gonna spoil this. Yep, all of them are fire. Okay, Asuka would actually go crazy. At the end, I'm going to bring up Asuka, and we'll talk about her for a little bit. But Red Hood would also be pretty good on this team as well. Or, Rappy Red Hood, sorry. Because the full fire team, bro. Fucking we ball. Anyways, her skill 1. Camouflage Scarf. Activates when using burst skill, affects self, camouflage, prevents self from being targeted of single target attacks for 5 seconds. Loses effect when the caster takes damage. Activates when performing full charge attacks. Activates self when entering full burst. Prevents self from being targeted. Oh, there's just another proc of camouflage. And then when you're in camouflage, your normal attacks deal true damage. And she gets bonus true damage. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, because she's an attacker. Anyways, I didn't see this, but she has 6 shots. This looks normal for sniper? Yeah, but it looks like she procs this camouflage thing twice. Interesting. So I wonder if she's going to be a glass cannon, even though she's a burst too. So when she's doing a full charge, she gets camouflage? Oh, when entering burst. Activates when using burst. Activates when performing full charge attack. This is not the same thing, no? Oh, when using burst and when in entering full burst. I see, says the blind man. Oh, this is the AS formation. Hold up. Oh, if you can put the AS formation on Emma, then it'll give her. Okay, okay. Let's see. Anyways, activates only when self survives. What the fuck does that mean? When she's alive? Survives what? The full burst? I'm not sure what this is supposed to mean. Maybe the translator fucked up. I imagine this means when is alive. But anyways, it gives this AS formation. Okay. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Affects all allies from the same squad. Yes! More same squad stuff. Dude, I'm telling you, this same squad is the only reason they're going to be good. Oh, this is actually pretty nice. I don't care if it's going to be like, oh, you need to pull 3 units for 1 burst. At least it makes them usable, because I still think these are going to be in the regular pool, so they're going to get put into the ordinary recruit pool, so you can wishlist all of them. So this is actually pretty nice. These units are already seeing better than, you know, the usual fucking average unit we get that's kind of ass. Which is honestly the only thing I was scared of, because these guys weren't going to be overspec. I'm like, okay, so you're going to give an alt to these characters and you're going to make it so that they're not overspec. I just hope that they're not going to be ass, because, you know, an alt is kind of like a second chance to give different girls chances to shine, to give them some more screen time. I would prefer if they aren't ass, especially for, you know, the fans of those people who probably don't get a lot of screen time, you know. But anywho, I got off topic. Affects all, as the second effect, affects all allies charge damage. Ooh, okay. That'll be pretty good. This'll help Rappy Red Hood's thingy, right? Could help Alice too. Third effect, affects self. Attack up 42.24% continuously. Bonus effect when applying LT formation to self. That's hers, right? Yeah, so if she gives if she gives Eunhwa the LT formation, she'll get this bonus. Okay, and then ooh, more projectile explosion up and true damage up. Okay, maybe this team is gonna be fire though. Let's see. Burst skill. Explosive round, cooldown 20 seconds, sorry. Oh, did I see the cooldown for the last one? It should be 20 seconds, right? Okay, thank God. No CDR, but this is probably fine. 20-second cooldown. Affect self, swap weapons. Charge time 0.3 seconds. Final attack is true damage. Full charge damage for 100% of damage. Max ammo is one shot. Fires an explosive bullet, dealing area effect damage. Targets hit. Oh, they take bonus damage for 10 seconds. Okay. But it looks like this makes it kind of like... I mean, it says swap weapons, but it's kind of just a regular sniper, except as one shot. I imagine they're going to be treating it as like a rocket launcher shot, but it's just one shot, so I don't think it's too crazy. Realistically, you probably don't have to burst with her. You can probably have her on like an off burst. Maybe if you want to give this damage taken, you want to make the enemies take a bit more damage. This wouldn't be the worst, but honestly, it looks like you don't even have to burst with her to get this fuck ton of value. Putting this on Emma so that she can give this is already pretty value. And obviously, if you're going to run Emma with her, she's going to give this to Eunhwa, and then she's going to get this bonus, and then Emma's going to get this bonus and get the extra stuff, which is going to be pretty substantial, methinks. Okay, already, I'm looking like we're gaming. There's a little teensy nitpicking I could do with like not having CBR, but other than that, I mean, Emma heals. It looks like she has a pretty nice util. She's got a lot of buffs right here, and then there's some damage here if you really want for her. She's gonna do okay damage, I think. I don't think she's gonna go anything crazy, but this true damage might go hard. Yeah, the other true damage, like I said, is Ein that I've used, and honestly, I haven't been using Ein too much. Because I haven't been doing Mirror Container for my interception. I've been doing the Kraken for the crystals that eventually I have to make a video on and fucking do some rolling. But that is besides the point. Alright, let's move on to Vesti now. She's got like the Cindy thing, bro. Bro thinks she's Cindy. Oh my god, she's got a quad launcher, excuse me? Okay, Vesti. She's like Cindy and Doc Ock from Spider-Man, bro. Y'all see that? She is Cindy, dude. She's stealing fucking Cindy's flow, bro. Don't tell Cindy, bro. Oh, it looks like you're gonna want some charge speed on her, low-key, bro. You see that? Already from that, methinks charge speed would go pretty crazy on her. Alright, she is the Burst 3 attacker. Now, I did just make a video complaining about Burst 3 attackers, how we're getting spammed, but this is fine. Whoops. This is fine that she's Burst 3, considering you're going to want to run all three of them at the same time, so I feel like this isn't too bad. Granted, maybe it would have been a bit better if Emma was a Burst 2, like, both of them are Burst 2 and then she was Burst 3, so we can run Siren. Whatever, I'll leave my crackhead conspiracy till after. She's an attacker, Burst 3, rocket launcher, 8 shots. This looks normal. The charge time is pretty long, though. I'm not going to lie. You might want to roll some charge speed for her, but we'll see. Her skill 1, Missile Guide, activates when performing full charge attacks. If self is not in Missile Guide status, charge speed 100% up for 3 rounds only. Okay, when landing full charge attack, if self is in Missile Guide status, affects self, charge damage up 58.5, stacks up to 1 time and lasts for 3 seconds. Activates when reloading to max ammo. Oh, okay, so she's gonna buff her own charge speed, I imagine, from the get-go, and then it'll reset when you reload? So would it not be the move to get max ammo rolls? Because what, it'll be for 3 shots, you'll get the charge speed bonus. So at the end of your, like, mag, quote-unquote, you won't get this? I don't know. We'll see. Skill 2, Monster Stage, activates when launching full charge attacks, affects targets, deals 266 final damage as true damage. Okay, interesting. Activates when launching full charge attacks. If self is in battle formation status, affects self, attack up 20% for 3 seconds. Activates when launching full charge attacks. If targets is in explosive round status, activates self, projectile explosive damage up 20% for 3 seconds. Where is battle formation? Is that from Emma's or from Eunhwa's? Battle formation, battle formation, battle formation. Or is that her own thing and I'm fucking blind? I don't see it. No, where is it? I'm blind. Battle formation, where did it go? No, I imagine that's one of these. Or yeah, here it is. It's Emma's burst. I'm blind. Yeah. If you burst with Emma and then you burst with Senti, she'll get this explosive, this one, attack up. Wow, she gets a lot of fucking support for both of them, and she's gonna get bonus true damage. Dude, Senti might hit like a fucking truck, low key. And then her burst skill, Mr. Container Online. Hey, Mirror Container, she is stealing Cindy's flow. What the fuck? Cooldown is 40 seconds, affects self, explosion radius up 100% for 10 seconds, true damage up 60%. Dude, they're just giving her true damage up the ass. And then affects all enemies, including parts. Okay. Deals 492.3 of final damage as burst skill true damage. Dude, she's gonna get so much true damage up. Let's see. Let's count it. How about this? What is this? This is just deal damage, but this is 60%, right? And then Eunhwa potentially is gonna give 30%. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if they stack. But I'm just going to count how many procs of that she gets. So she gets 2. And then I'm pretty sure one of these... Yeah, this is another 30% of true damage. Let's see. Is any of this true damage? Let's see. Oh, no. It's just those 2. But literally everybody in this team will give her true damage. She gives herself true damage. Emma's going to give her true damage. Eunhwa's going to give her true damage. And then she's going to give herself true damage. But then at the same time, she's going to get this explosive projectile damage up. Dude, this is very, very nice from the looks of it. I'm not sure if they'll be that crazy, but I imagine if you're going to be running all of them on the same team, it's going to be pretty nice. This is actually not too bad. I was first skeptical because, like, they're not, like I said before, they're not overspec, so I was like, oh, just a regular unit, they're probably going to be ass, but they're not going to be too bad. Obviously, you're going to want all of them on the same team, which is a lot. It's 3 units, don't get me wrong, but they're going to be put into the regular wishlist pool, so after the event goes away, you can probably just wishlist it, which is probably what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I'll summon on them, because I do want to go for the reruns, and I'm probably just going to hope I get them in my wish list. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do 1 multi of each. We'll see how daring I'm feeling when I'm summoning for the reruns. But here, let me quickly pull up Asuka so I can show you guys that Asuka might go crazy on this team, bro. Trust me. Alright, here we are with Asuka. Here, let me quickly show you guys what Asuka does. Unfortunately, she is a, limited unit. So if you didn't play when the first wave of the Evangelion, or if you didn't pull her when that was out, unfortunately, good luck getting her, especially since they did a rerun of the Evangelion. I don't expect them to bring that shit anytime soon, because then that would be the third wave of Evangelion units, which I don't even know where the fuck they're gonna pull that from. Unless it's just like a rerun, which, okay, I guess we already got one at the beginning of the year. I don't know why they would do that again, but anywho, this is pretty nice. Peep this one. So, what is this? Yeah, this right here. This is pretty crazy, bro. So when you get full burst, she gives fire allies this. She bonus attacking core, which is crazy for bossing, bro. And then, is this all enemies too? Or all allies? Effect self. No, this is just effect self. I mean, Asuka's still, I would say, pretty good. She has Pierce. I think any units with Pierce and true damage aren't the worst. Like, what's her face has Pierce. Alice is pretty good, has Pierce. She's got Pierce. Like I said, Ayn has true damage, and I still think Ayn's at least really, really good for the mirror container fight. And especially since a lot of people get stuck at that fight, I feel like there's always going to be value for Ayn. So I can never get mad at Ayn. Let's see. Activates. Oh, and then she's going to get this passive from Emma. Because Emma's going to heal the whole team, correct? Yeah, she's going to get this healing right here. Every 30 seconds, she's going to get healing. So this will proc pretty frequently. Yeah, and this lasts for 25 seconds. Okay, dude. Yeah, if you have Asuka and she's like relatively built up pretty nicely, I imagine she's going to go crazy on this team. Maybe just say fuck Crown and go these three, Asuka and Rappy Red Hood, full fire team, bro. Which boss is going to be the next Iron? They're going to get cooked. This is so fucking goofy. The only real question now that I have is if they're going to be any useful on their own. Because this is what? Same squad, so it's only the absolute. I imagine the absolute units are just, these three. So unless the original ones get a favorite item, I imagine this is going to, like, affect nobody. But the only real thing that they get from, like, their own squad is crit rate, and then Emma gives what? Oh, crit rate. So looks like that's it. I feel like they won't even be that bad, even without running all three of them, if you're not going to run them on a full absolute team. Let me quickly look a little bit around. Yeah, I feel like even Emma, or Eunhwa, sorry. If you're going to run one of them, maybe Eunhwa, you can have her be a second burst 2, potentially, for like a bossing team. The problem is, if you do that, I don't know if you're going to get much value out of this projectile explosion. If you're doing like a specific setup. Who's fire that could do? I mean, doesn't Asuka give the thing? Dang it, I just closed the window. Give me 2 seconds. I might be smoking crack on a Wednesday afternoon, but I could have sworn Asuka's ammo like does some explosions, or at least it feels like it. Maybe that's the Pierce sound effect that I'm tripping. Okay, yeah, it doesn't say she does. It definitely feels like she does for some reason, but if you're gonna run Eunhwa on a different team by herself, she probably won't get any like use from this, but like, I don't know, a lot of these are pretty interesting if you're like running some snipers. Yeah, I don't know. They'll definitely be good on the same team, he thinks, and then you can run like Asuka or Rappy Red Hood or maybe Modernia, or I mean, maybe you can always just do Crown, just have a Eunhwa not burst. I feel like Eunhwa not bursting is actually not the worst. I mean, it's basically just damage, right? Granted, it does make the enemy take more damage, so there's some value into that, but from the looks of it, it's not something too crazy, so you can run a pretty decent team. I think this team will actually be pretty good, especially against a Fire Weak boss. That dude's definitely going to get cooked. The only gripe that I have from the looks of it is Emma doesn't have CDR, but maybe that would have been a bit too much if she also got CDR on top of everything. But yeah, I think that is it. These units look pretty interesting. I actually don't mind that you need all three of them to be really, really crazy. I'd prefer that over, them releasing a regular unit that's fucking worthless, like Sora, and is kind of just there because she's pretty, which, I mean, I don't mind that, right? Sora is very pretty. Let me make that very clear, but I would at least hope that some of these units have somewhere I could use them. But yeah, the only thing I'm looking forward is Sora's ult. Trust me, if they make an ult for Sora, she's gonna be crazy. Oh, one thing I forgot. Let me actually peep real quick the Twitter here. I'll bring it up right quick. So they did a preview for like these stuff. I'm not gonna spoil it, So if you don't care about the campaign spoilers, then you can probably just click off, but we'll watch it in Japanese. So even if you are not at this part, guess what? You probably won't understand what they're saying anyway, so we're good. We'll watch it, right click, and then we'll be done. Oh, Scarlet's gonna be in the new stuff. Oh, the Pilgrim Girls are back in the new chapter. Mother Whale. Who the hell is that? Yeah, I have no clue who these people are. I think these are like the new pilgrims I saw on Twitter. What the fuck? Weren't we just at the desert? Dude, is her forehead getting bigger every time I see her? Alright, well that was actually like nothing, but the pilgrims... Oh wait, what the... There's something at the end. Okay, never mind. Dude, the pilgrims are back, so we're gonna get new chapters on August 7th. Oh, when the update drops. Fuck, I'm gonna have to stream. No! I'll stream these on the weekend. So like Saturday, probably. Yeah, this kanji is month, and this is day. So it's 8th month, 7th day. So it's August 7th. We'll get them released, obviously, once the update drops. Yeah, I think these are new pilgrims. I have not... People were saying that some of these got a redesign, but I fucking never seen them before. Oh, I need to look up their voice actors. Who they are. Who is this? Pinocchio? Yeah, Pinocchio, and this is... Nayuta? I'm not sure who the fuck this is. Alright, well, anyways, there's that. So, it looks like that is it. The next video I will do will be on the update after the maintenance ends. I believe that should be tonight, correct? Oh, I did not check the vates. My fault, OG. Check the Discord when they're gonna do that. I believe it should be tonight. Fuck. I might put it in the description if I remember, but... Yeah, let me know what you guys think about these 3 units that dropped. I actually don't think they'll be too bad. And let me know if you're going to summon on any. Honestly, I probably won't summon on any of them, and I'll wait till they get put into the regular pool and probably go crazy. I don't know. We'll see how frisky I am when I'm doing the rerun summons. I'll definitely do summons on the reruns that I don't have, because I definitely want to get them for my box. But yeah, I think that is everything. So... I will catch you guys later.